we were doing the VR simulations, which I think they might be the final ones we get to do outside of, I think Aerith might get some. Man, I'm fairly sure people are right in terms of like, you can't play as Red, but I really want to play as Red. So, guess we'll see. We'll get him soon. Double Red Day. The reddest of days. Yeah, we're in Shinra Tower. We're chasing down Aerith. And we are going to do some more VR while I get proficiencies up on my weapons. Which is a lot quicker than I thought it was. Now that I know how it sort of works a bit better, not so bad. Some weapons are more annoying than others, but most of them are alright. So yeah, we are in this lobby here.
You're gonna train in the sim at a time like this?
Yeah, I am.
You're gonna train in the sim at a time like
Oh,
this?
yeah, I am.
You're gonna train in the sim at a time like this?
This woman's broken. I also don't have much money, so it's like, hopefully I don't have to sell more stuff. Have a look at our gear. Mithril Burst is the only one on Cloud, and it's on 70%. Barrett is doing Big Bertha. Yeah, Barrett has a few. I've been very bad with using Barrett's specials because I was on Lifesaver for a long time, and I wasn't triggering it because I just kept forgetting about it. And then Tifa has got everything minus apparently her best ability. I apparently avoided the best ability, which is this Star Shower. So we'll see how this goes. So let's do a three-person VR again. Actually, let's talk to Silly Boy.
I hope you will continue to help me gather vital
Chadley, do you have anything for me? Now, I think I know Bahamut is in the game. I don't know when we get Bahamut. I wonder whether we do more VRs or something, but he's in the game somewhere. So, and I don't think we have all the summons, because I think we only have like 5 summons. Hang on, let's count them out. Ifrit, Shiva, Choco Mog, Bat Mog, Leviathan, that's 5. And I think there's 7. I think I remember reading somewhere there's 7 summons. So Bahamut, it must be one of them, and I have no idea who the other one would be. Maybe Odin? Nah, I doubt Odin would be in this. Alright, so we're gonna try and use people's abilities. I can't just kill mobs as much as I want to. Oh, this one's an easy one. Da, 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 da. Oops, let's not attack that one. Let's attack the other ones. I'm glad. Oh. Blade Burst.
Say goodbye.
Wow, not even... Whoa! Look how far that goes. That's super good. Wow, you can just use it as a range attack. Alright, let's get rid of these things. Barrett. I need to use... Whoa, that does a lot of damage. That's actually a decent one. Barrett hasn't had a decent one for the entire time I've had him. Oh, Tifa's dazed. Right, that's fine, I'll just stick to Barrett. Cloud can just go up and run up in infinities. Maximum. Let's make Tifa use hers, which is Star Shower. And we can just make her use Star Shower and a Star Shower. Whoops. You see that little man running beside me? This is the man I actually need to shoot, because this is the thing that does damage. So, killed that. That pressures this thing. Now. Go again. You'll notice that as soon as it, like... Every single time I attack this thing, it will... Where is this going? Is it on me? Who's it casting on? Is it on me? Bang, 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 bang! If we can use Star Shower. I have no idea how that works in terms of if it's every single time you use the every single time it just buffs it, or if it just uses it up each time you use an ability, or it has a cooldown how long it actually lasts for. But yeah, Star Shower is meant to charge up the next ability. Oh, Maximum Fury actually can be used at multiple stages. Alright, so this one's a slightly an annoying fight. I'd actually be Barrett for this. Barrett can just chase around these boys. Let's see how far this can go. I wonder if we can just do the entire area. I can. Okay, nice. Steadfast level. Oh no, it's chasing me across the area. Hey Tifa, or Cloud, actually. Cloud, you're now currently a healer, so it works out. Overcharge. Oh, I haven't seen him do that before. He like turns into a ball. He Blanca balls you. There we go, Maximum Fury. Alright, so now Barrett can do whatever. Tifa hasn't learned thingy yet though. So, where's Cloud? Cloud, be a bro. Cloud now actually has to heal himself because he's been a dum-dum and standing a thing. Let's just get Parrot. Spray. I'm gonna switch to Tifa because has Tifa max out proficiency? Oh, I can't. Look. Alright. Star Shower. Star Shower is so good. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. This glove, oh, these gloves have a different attack sequence that is interesting. All I need to do is really keep everyone above 50% because when this thing dies, which is now, there we go, now I got Star Shower. And after that we'll hit it with True Strike. And then just keep punching it because I should be able to get another one here. Actually, let's just do this again. Ready for a limit break? Dolphin Flurry. We gonna get a dolphin? Yeah, dolphin. It's not on anything, but we get the dolphin anyway. Now we can do whatever we want because everyone's leveled. But for the fact that this thing's stuck on Cloud. Cloud's asleep now. Barrett, what are you doing?
Taking over. That's that.
We're down to the robo, so let's we'll save that. We'll switch to Barrett. Barrett can probably push it over. And then let's have everyone use their best abilities. So Tifa is going to use this, and then she will use... I guess Star Shower is the highest hitting attack. Cloud is going to use, and it is Edge. Barrett is going to use Maximum Fury. Oh. It all happened too fast. Mobs don't have a lot of health, I guess. Alright, let's look. Cloud's actually very magic driven right now, so this will be easy for Cloud to just get rid of this stupid robot. Also waiting for it to get weakened, pressured, and it's not, which is annoying. Yep. Oh no. I love that sound of when it shoots. Really nice. Some really good audio design in this game, actually. Abilities. What do we want to do? G-Trap. G-Trap's really good for staggering. The only problem is that when we stagger it, we end up with this situation. Alright, now it's going to use... Let's get a summon out. Cloud, summon Mog. Still haven't had I feel like the summon should get some sort of benefit from being like brought out, but they really don't. Okay, now everyone else should be able to get in close. Let's use Mog's Blast. And it's dead. Alright, so that maxed out everyone, which is nice.
Let's keep it up.
These fights are probably pretty easy that I could just Ooh, I got Gil for that. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. May as well just keep doing it as a team of 3. I was like, oh, maybe I should do it as a team of 2 so I can focus it, but now Cloud can use any weapon. And Cloud's best weapon is technically the nail bat. I don't really want to use the nail bat. I really don't like that weapon, but it has the most amount of materia. Oh, actually, I'm totally wrong. Iron Blade does. But Iron Blade hasn't been leveled in a very long time, and look how low its attack is. So we should go and materia up the Iron Blade. Magic Tower, attack power, magic attack, says attack. Comes first. Ooh, nice. 14. This weapon seems the most balanced. This one can do whatever. Defense or trade-off. Let's grab defense for now. Trade-off is pretty good. A nice, like, recovery. This is Magic Tower, so it's for 2 points different. Versus the low health one. I don't really care about the low health one. So 6, 12. Let's use the 14 because then I can use the 8. So let's put one in here. And then put one. This is so weird, these ones. These increase attack power when, like... So, the types of things like this, these weird conditional effects should be on a risk-reward basis. But you'll notice that magic up, raw magic up here is 6. This one is raw magic up 5, but only when you're above 75%. And it's like, they're the same stat, it's just worse, and it's only on a condition. Like, I don't understand these trees. It feels like they don't know how to make talent trees when I see stuff like that. It's just odd. Anyway, we'll put the nail, not the nail bat, we'll put the Iron Blade on Cloud, because that'll give him the most amount of medium range abilities, and then I can also... Do we have any paired materia when I chuck on Cloud? We might be getting to a point where synergy might be good. AP up is earned for the linked materia. That's really good. HP absorption. HP absorption might be good on the main character. Maybe we do that. Maybe HP absorption. So let's remove assess for now. Put what should we put on HP absorption? It has to be an attack. Does it work with parry? The game actually now tells you whether or not the links actually work, which is nice. Who's got parry? No one is carrying parry right now, which is silly. Oh look, it did work. Look, it lit up. So parry damage will actually be healed, which is pretty nice. I'm actually tempted to put synergy on. Use the buff duration, debuff duration. It doesn't level though. I should really just be doing level materia. You went through 14 years of time and space. That's pretty impressive. I wouldn't have the patience to do that, so... What do we have? We have lightning and wind on him already. What did I actually just remove? I've forgotten which one. Which villager did you kick out? Cloud had Subversion before, which I don't really care about. I probably should have... No, I don't really care about Chakra. Chakra is good for dueling, but... Oh, I had Assess. I should have Assess. I should not have Assess. Kind of an important spell. Your sanity's back. Who did you end up, Oh, Barrett's going to not be a ranged character for a little bit. I just realized. Look at that. We're now up to the stage where I will be running melee weapons. Let's put a big old claw on this boy. Fire Elemental, Fire Magnify, Rare, Healing, Revival, ATB Boost. Uwins. Winston's? Owens. Houston's. Wait, if I just search the name, that's not gonna help me. Animal Crossing. What does he look like? Oh, that you being more mean to that boy. He's cute. I like him. I wouldn't mind him. He's just a little ram fella. I wouldn't mind that boy myself. Hopefully he comes to my town then. What do I need to... What should we put on Barrett? Oh, Tifa has no longer got the enemy skill material on her. Should probably move that up in terms of priority. ATB stagger. Oh, I removed that off Cloud earlier. So the gloves done. Oh, Tifa's done. Oh, Barrett is the only one I need to do stuff for. Maybe I should just use Barrett in the arenas. Yeah, but he's like the okay one of the three. Shari and Broccoli. Animal Crossing. Shari. Oh, yeah, no, Shari. I don't like Shari. Shari's a bad touch monkey. Broccoli. Ugh. Oh, Broccoli looks like a toy mouse. Oh, he's like an OG one. Yeah, I don't like that. I like those two. Which one had the most materia? That's the one I'm going to use. So there's Purple Pain. Sonic Strikers. What's that? 6. Sonic Strikers do the most of those two. I'll use them. Rare. Let's replace Prayer with enemy skill. That's way more important to keep that on a higher priority. Healing, ice, baby. Steadfast. I really should put steel on people. I haven't figured out what's good to steal. What did I just remove? I'm so bad at this sometimes. I removed something just a second ago, and now I've completely forgotten what it was. Oh, oh, that's ATB assist. Small ATB boost for allies when repeating commands 2 times. Oh, that's easy. Tifa does that. Tifa might be the best person to have that. Alright. Back in we go. Now, should we use Barret? Or should we just level everyone? I feel like that took 13 minutes when I did it with Barret earlier versus this took 6 minutes. That took 5 minutes. That one's pretty easy. We'll just do this one again. Great. My team's pretty strong. The thing is, I'm doing this, I'm probably going to end up having to return to using
Deal with that.
Overrun. Oh, he turns Barret into that guy. Charging up. Whoa. Oh, it actually launches too. Oh, I'm not sure I'm big on this attack.
Worked up a good sweat.
Enough of you. Don't overdo it.
Okay, Barret. I don't like this weapon. It just straight up moves Barret away from the opponents. He does hit very hard though. Look how much damage he does. Charging up still only does that, so. Yeah, that does have a limited range, so I can't just do it from anywhere. Also, he doesn't move nowhere near closer as the others do. Let's charging up with this. Charging up her again. I'm just gonna keep doing this. Kiss my ass. Look how much freaking pressure Barret produces. This proficiency. I think it must be when you get the successful launch. That seems to be when it's doing it. But this is just keeping it permanently stunned. Barret might actually be able to permanently stun characters. There we go, got it. Alright, now I don't care. So, something I saw someone mention to me is, look, Barret's arm is still shooting, even though he has the melee ones. Some people were like saying, oh, will Barret get like will pull out a gun or something? But no, it just looks like his gun just straight up like does that. I feel like we're just bullying this thing. We need it to... There we go. Man, this is just bullying. Oh no, it's turning into Monster Hunter where you get to a point where you just end up bullying the mobs. Everyone beat him up. It's just Star Shower. Bad, use infinities. Barret, use maximum. Keeper, use cheat trap. This is very silly.
Is that it?
It's actually hard to not do that because of the fact that Barret kept launching it and adding pressure.
Say goodbye.
Let me handle this.
Whoa. Youch, that hurt a lot.
Let's do this.
I think this might be my favorite sword because it takes you so far. It's so easy to chase with this sword.
Let's finish this. You're done.
Bye bye, brother. You like Lucky the best? Which one's Lucky? We should probably switch to Tifa. We're back into it. G-trap. Alright, Cloud is going to use Infinities. Tifa is going to use Brute Strike. Bring another True Strike in, that'd be really good. Go back to playing normal. Yeah, that probably sounds like a good idea after time skipping for so long.
No more games. It's over.
Limit break.
Teach you a lesson.
Man, that move's so sick.
It's never in doubt.
Never in doubt. Right, back to finding these boys.
Enough of you.
Oh no.
After you.
Guess it's my turn.
Alright, get out of the poison, you dum-dum.
I know you can do it.
Waiting for this robot to stop running away. Alright, let's go for True Strike. True Strike. Thanks, Warrior Boy. Hope you're enjoying me doing the arenas over and over. Cloud won't do as much damage here because he's no longer the caster of the group. So we will try and pop this thing though.
Buzz off.
That concentrated fire though. I really should put taunt back on people because it looks sometimes where you're just getting concentrated while you're playing just the one character can just be a little frustrating. The tracking sometimes is crazy. Yeah, I should look up Lucky. I'll do it after this fight. Sometimes it just eats attacks so annoyingly. Ooh, Cloud needs a little bit of help. But yeah, this weapon can lock you in pretty heavily. I'm not a big fan of that. Oops. I feel like that's a loaded question, Warrior Boy. Personally, I don't mind either or. Well, that's not true. What is this guy doing? Oh, it's charging. I actually don't. I have both an Xbox and a PlayStation, but I primarily play on my PlayStation. Because there's a lot of exclusives I get on the PlayStation before I get on the Xbox. With Barret no gun, this is going to be a bit annoying. Because we kind of... I don't know if there's a way to break that stupid aura without having range stuff. So let's just have everyone cast on it. We won't for Barret. Oh, actually, let's have Barret summon.
Now this is fun.
I'm not really into the console war myself. I think that each console has its own purpose and different companies run in different ways. Sony is very cold business. Microsoft is very dude bro.
Hang back.
And Nintendo is very kid-friendly. You'll find a lot of different IPs are different based on
Now's our chance.
Time to end this.
which platform they're mostly on. And I promise I'm not trying to be like politically correct or avoiding, but that legit is what I think. Wish I could get in there. Oh, I wonder if Overrun can. I doubt it, actually.
Let me handle
Cat has no mana left. Bye, Robo. That probably took longer just because Barret doesn't have a ranged weapon.
That's pretty damn good, huh?
Let's keep it up.
It is weird that I've pretty much owned all the consoles from on all the platforms, minus the 360 and the original Xbox. They're the only ones I never got. Barret. Oh, you know what? I forgot to level up Barret's weapon. Whoops. That's alright. We'll level up the Wrecking Ball now. We'll go have a look at what how that pincer works. I'm assuming it's just a physical attack. Useless. Well, physical attack for that weapon is useless. I would not really use this thing, I think, unless I have Aerith and Barret together and no Cloud or Tifa. Well, the thing is, Microsoft, I really like Phil Spencer and the top people at Microsoft. I think that they are very gamer first, which is very nice to see. I think that I wish that the other companies would look a little more towards that. But, yeah. Like, Nintendo and Sony are a bit closed doors. They've been a lot better over the... Like, Nintendo's way better than it used to be. Sony's getting there. PlayStation is mostly a refinement company, in my opinion. They're very good at... Yeah, this weapon's ass. There's terrible nodes. Yeah, Nintendo is very much first, their IPs first. And they've gotten better. They're getting better. I think there's a reason why I think the Wii generation is so beloved, because there was way more just varied software on there. And that's what the Switch is doing, which is really nice to see. This is going to be a physical attack weapon too. This is not fun. I don't like these. But Microsoft, I think, have always been about the players. But they lost pretty hard in the last console generation just because their software diversity was either slow or not really, like, they had the big titles, of course. They had like CODs and their GTAs and FIFAs, but it's like, it's not, that's not what gives people staying power on a console, unfortunately. You need to be... I'm probably giving a very heady discussion here. It's hard for a new person jumping in. Like, you want to see how I talk about video games? Check out my gaming news stuff. Like, I'll deep dive a lot of things. Bet you I've scared away him. Bad first impressions. ATB charge is pretty good. It surprises me people still have the console war discussion though. Like, it's, you hear people talk about like, oh, you're a Sony boy, you're a PlayStation boy, you're a whatever. Like, I think that it's more revealing of the people that have that discussion per se, and the idea that you can just be one or the other. The Xbox is going to be called the Sexbox now. Yeah, you have to make your decision wisely. Are you going to be a Sexbox player? But I still cannot get over that that's a thing. I mean, some people might want to be known as a Sexbox player. You ever thought about that? Yeah, you heard it during my news, Armin. I don't know what to put on this. Magic damage reduction when guarding is pretty nice. 10%. Just 10% flat reduction. Maybe that's probably the best one here. Again, this is a melee weapon, and it has some weird ass stats on it. Stagger Siphon. Is that the healing one on Siphon? On Stagger? Recover HP when dealing unique... that's useless. I can just heal. I don't need to heal passively. This doesn't work very well in this game. I also have regen, like if I really needed to have HPS. Alright. How about I do this then, Warrior? I pose to you, Xbox or PlayStation? I like that it's also Xbox or PlayStation. It's not Xbox, PlayStation or Nintendo. I suppose because I'm maybe because I'm playing Final Fantasy right now, that might actually be a good representation as to why. Do you have any consoles, Armin, or other than Switch, of course? Guess I'll get magic power. It's a, I don't know. It's a weird thing. It feels like a weird legacy thing, but it's always, you're never going to escape people. Like, people are people. They're going to be very much, I guess, People want to be in a camp. People want to be with where they think that like-minded individuals are. So I get it. Like I super get it. But I think it's sometimes it's just some irrationality that comes from it. It's a little weird. Like there's a whole heap of legacy stuff you consider. I don't know. I feel like it's a heady topic for an end of stream discussion. You have both, Warrior? Ah, cool. Yeah, it's pretty much just go to the platform that has the game you want. Like, if you want to play something and it's only on the Xbox, well, if you've got the money and you want to shell out to get that game, you're going to have to shell out for the Xbox, unfortunately. And sometimes it's worth it. Like, there's games I've gotten that I would definitely am happy that I got an Xbox. The same with the PlayStation. Like, there's, like, I mean, the PlayStation is probably where I've got a lot of my hours these days, just because of Monster Hunter and a few of the exclusives. But yeah, like I don't even have a PS4 Pro, so it's like if I really cared, I would have a PS4 Pro if I went for like higher end graphics and stuff like that. Yeah, PS4. See, that's the thing. So here's the thing. So Xbox has better infrastructure. PlayStation has better end game rendering. So technically, they both level themselves out with their differences. So if you want things to have better shadows and stuff, you probably should be picking the Xbox because it'll be able to do a lot more post-processing better. But if you want just better raw high fidelity, you probably should be going for the the PlayStation. And then don't worry about graphics if you're going to go for the Switch. Just get the Switch for whatever games you want to buy or portability. Yeah, I think name calling is a bit childish. I kind of agree, Armin. Yeah, you can get the new graphics stuff for the Minecraft. You could get RTX. So is the RTX stuff coming to... I wonder if it's coming to the Xbox. Because it is Microsoft doing that stuff and with Nvidia. So I wonder whether or not you can get all the post-rendering. Excuse me. Did we actually switch Barrett's weapon? I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, we did. Alright, so he's now a Wrecking Ball boy. So we get to try this. Fuck yeah, Switch's portability is amazing. I have a PS Vita. I had a PSP as well. I love the portability of those consoles. And then I still have issues with the 3DS. I have like a huge amount of 3DS games, but I really did prefer playing on my Vita, especially because of the fact that you could stream games from your console to your Vita. And now the Switch just has the best of both worlds. Like, if Sony was smart, they would have done what Nintendo did with the Switch, but they decided to abandon the portability idea just because it was not. I don't know. I really don't know why they didn't do that.
Good job.
They could have leaned in so much heavier into it. I mean, even Steam tried to do it in a way, but why did I target? Oh no. That dang Screech.
Finish him off.
Fuck, Star Shower does so much damage. Oh, get him.
Gotcha. Gotcha. There's no
You actually get AP for every single one of those dances. I know it's like, it's actually... Oh. I did block it.
Taking over. Brace yourself.
I broke it out of error. So that's what you should do, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Oops. You should probably try and... Oh, actually, I'm trying to be using Barrett's new move, Smackdown. So what's this? Okay. We went from all the stuff? Oh, it's Steam and Valve, yeah. Valve are weird. Oh, this is the same move. Oh, that's a little lame. Yeah, Valve is a weird company. Out of all the companies, like if you want to talk like the console wars, Valve is probably the weirdest. Like, they have such a domineering hand on the PC market, and yeah, they pull some strange choices. I hope this is just leveling it. I'm just doing this over and over because I think it's working. Oops. Used the wrong move. I really don't know what that move's supposed to do. It just strikes the ground, sends people flying. So you can do aerial follow-ups, I guess. Which I don't really know. So Barrett opens up for others to do aerial combo. The aerial combat's not great in this game, so I don't know if that's a very good move. Surely this is leveling it. I hope this is leveling it. Because I'm not getting the proficiency up, so... There we go. Oh, he's landed. Okay, fantastic. Alright, we don't have to do it anymore. Wait, we'll do Cloud's Infinity, that should be enough. And Tifa can use Chi Trap into Star Shower. Oh, dead. Again, we don't have ranged as Barrett, so chasing around the dogs isn't really an option. Triple slash, however, is. Oh no, that was a bad trade.
Not looking good.
After a very heady discussion, it's now philosophical. Does a cup have one or no holes? I would say that it has no holes because it's designed as a single piece, which, when punctured, would become a hole. It's a bent surface. Oh, fudge! Alright, Barrett's a punch boy now. I was actually trying to get like AP good.
Give me your best shot.
Use Prey. Now I've got more options. I actually am starting to really get into this combat. Just cheese striking this boy. Get off Barrett. I feel like that type of question is you're using that as a one to associate you a positive person or a non-positive person. My instinct would be to say that it does have a hole, but when you think about it, it probably doesn't. Does a straw have one or two holes? It's one continuous hole. It's time for Ascension. Clim Hazard.
Keep those gloves
I knew
on.
that was going to be defeated, so I didn't really care what happened there. I feel like the funny thing when you ask these questions is that to me, I don't want to just hear my responses. I want to hear what everyone else thinks. Like I like hearing other people's points. Like, do you think that it has like 2 holes? Like, oh, time material level, nice. Eddie's edge.
Good job.
You can dig a hole in the ground, but when does an indent stop being a hole? What do you mean an indent? Like when does it become an indent taken out of a ground? Well, I think that's another classification thing. Like, are you associating like it's a amount taken out, like it is specific numbered amount to percentage? Am I just Infinity Edge this thing? No, Cloud. Oh, I thought he was going to chase it, but he just wasted that. Or Barrett, I just he gets reserved as a healer so often because of just the fact that he has terrible weapons. Ugh, that attack sucks. Oh, I should be in Punisher mode. What am I doing? I haven't played Cloud properly in a while. Because he was a caster for a bit. Oh, how much of an unit do you need to make a hole? Again, that's percentage base, I would say. Like if you... Let me concentrate for a sec.
Let's try that again.
Why is Tifa attacking a different target? Yeah, that was my bad. I saw the laser, but I thought I'd be able to get the spell out in time. Barrett, you now need to heal people.
Bring it on.
Okay, what just happened? Damn robot. Oh, I still don't have a rise yet.
Let's turn this around.
Yeah, punch that robot in the butt. Let's go Star Shower that thing. Now Barrett can use Maximum Fury here. Bye. Cool. Alright. We now don't have to have Barrett using melee weapons. I'm free. Oh wow, we ended up spending a lot of time doing that tonight. We must have played a lot of Animal Crossing. Alright, so which is the highest physical attack that has the highest materia slots? Looks like it's Big Bertha. It also has the best materia setup. I don't really care to make Barret into a proper caster. So that'll do. We could probably level it a little. Oh, Tifa's... Oh, I didn't even... I'm really bad at this. Alright, so what was your question? Like, how much of an indent do you need to make it into a hole? When is the depth is longer than or equal than the width? I think a hole, like, okay, so... Then, if that's the case, Armin, you're never going to have a hole in the ground. Because... technically you're taking it out of a segment of Earth, which is then... the Earth is internally massive. This is one of those questions about linguistics and whether or not you should be considering certain things when defining words. Like, that's more on a mathematical status. But I would say that when you've got... if you were just taking, like, if you had, say, a wheel of cheese, if you just took, like, a notch out of it, and it's just like it's like a little bit, then it's probably just a little indent. But if you're, like, pushing through and it's like, you're reaching most of the way through, you've basically got a hole at that point. And then if you punch it, it's definitely a hole. We have enough for this? We don't have enough. It's fine. Just keep that materia. Alright. We have probably about 30 minutes, 30 minutes of stream time left, so I might push forward.
Train in a sim at a time like this?
So we'll save up and we'll go... Oh man, I was so excited to go see Red. You know what? I just realized I didn't change the stream, what game we're streaming again. Keeps happening. Or did I change it? Just gonna change the stream name. And Twitch really needs to fix up so it doesn't make it appear there's only... It's hard to write down the proper naming for FF7 Remake for Twitch. It's really silly. There we go, that should fix that. So here's a classic. Are you inside? How much do you need to be considered outside? I mean, if you take off a wall, then you're outside, I would say. You're underneath something. You're underneath a roof or something like that. If you take a roof, then definitely you're outside. If you have a partial wall enclosure, so it's like you've got all four walls and a roof, but then you start taking more and more of the fourth wall away, I wouldn't say you're outside until at least 2/3 of the wall is unclosable. That's where I think I'd stay with that.
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus
Oh,
far.
I did it.
I've done it.
I've created a new materia. What materia did he make? Small ATB will increase when you're using 3 types of commands. That's interesting.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions. I hope you will continue to help me get
You have
information for my
a new... He doesn't. I was hoping you would have like a new summon. I want a new summon. That's all I want right now. So with it up to MP, master all the types of magic materia. And what are all the magic materials that we have? Inventory. Materia. Healing. Cleansing. Ugh, that one's going to take ages. This will be a really time-consuming one. That's why I'll need the AP. What about a garage door? Cutscene? Hang on.
Cloud? Huh? You're Cloud, right? Holy shit! It's cool, bro. We went through training together. Damn. So you're still alive and kicking, huh? Some of the guys heard you got smoked, but I told them it was all bullshit. Hey, sit tight, man. I'm gonna go get Kunsel. I'll be right back.
What? That's interesting. I like that, them having a Cloud meet somebody else he used to know.
You okay?
Yeah,
But you were just...
I'm good. Let's keep moving.
Cloud's not in a good space. What about a garage door? I mean, a garage door is like... It's essentially a wall when it's not a door. And like I said, it has to be closable. If you can enclose it, then it is technically you're making a closed room at some point, and at that point you're inside. If the door's open, you can see the outside, but I wouldn't say you are outside. All right.
This is terrible.
Hang on, where am I going? Are we going up there? Or are we going upstairs? Oh, that's right, we're getting the key card, that's what we're doing. So I don't think we can go upstairs from here. So I guess we're going back down and around. I want to see red, I want to see red, I want to see red.
What do I want? What do I want?
I do like seeing this. This is super cool. This is such a nice touch, having actual UC Shinra employees doing stuff. It really was. Oh, got the scene. There's President Shinra.
I trust the narrative is intact.
Rock solid. The people have embraced the Wutai Avalanche conspiracy wholeheartedly. I've almost come to believe it myself.
Wutai's response?
So far, nothing. And if those cowards do react, all the better for us and our story.
Very well. Then we shall stay the course.
Again,
If
okay.
I may, sir.
I want to know what
There was
Wutai
one
will
other
look like
matter.
in this game.
Oh.
Because Wutai is a small
A message
nation.
from our man Palmer.
The idea that they went to war against Shinra is just an insane concept to me. They need to make them into like it's an entire, like,
Damn it.
Baron.
civilization sort of thing.
Came here to save Eric. That's our first priority.
Alright, up we
That's
go.
right. We only get one chance. Hojo should be at that board meeting, so that'll buy us some time. We need to plan this just right.
I mean, Cloud, you know you're trying to plan inside the enemy's base. This. Authorized key. No idea what that's for. Conference room? Oh look, there's President Shinra's going over there. Wasn't he taking the elevator a second ago? Did he take the elevator to avoid an escalator for one floor? Is that what just happened?
What's the plan?
Little bit of recon. Need to find a way to infiltrate that room.
I love
You
that
hear the words come
Avalanche
out of
is
your mouth.
like President
We
Shinra is
just
just
gotta
in
find
that
that
room
back
over
room
there,
so we can get
and
into the
they haven't
airlock.
seen the
Ask
avalanches right here.
anyone here. They can point us in the right direction.
No thanks. We can find it on our own.
Look, we could like totally see in.
Sir? Are you sure you should be here right now? There is a meeting going on, you know?
Yeah.
We can go in meeting rooms. Wow, this really does feel like going to work.
Worried about a little smell. Who cares about that?
Explore a bit.
Where are you going? That's the women's bathroom.
Oh wow, there's... Oh no.
I'll wait out here.
No, 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 no.
Huh? You can't hang out here.
Tifa, it'd be...
Maybe, but oh, never mind.
I don't want to go inside there. I realized I was about to progress.
Yes, what is it?
Wait, hang on, that voice.
I don't recognize you. What department did you say you were from? Yes, what is it?
He sounds like a voice actor from Futurama. Look at everyone having the little business meetings.
Did you see Sector 7?
I can't bring myself to. Are you allowed to be hanging out here on the lawn? So they're discussing a reconstruction plan in the meeting?
Yeah. Director West preparing a proposal.
Can't go in that one. Alright, I think that's everywhere. I don't think there's anywhere else I can go. I guess this is just pushing forward. The almond. Does that suffice for figuring out what a hole is, or inside outside?
Oh, thank God. No one's in here.
Love to show them what the ones down below look like.
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
The old man kinda? What? Wait, you calling me an old man? There it is.
Gotcha.
This is always an amusing action trip. At least they got us going in the vents, because you did do that in 7 originally, but like, don't believe it was like this.
Look, I'm
On guard duty.
right.
So, can I go with you? Don't want to be here any longer than I have to.
Yeah, sure. Just follow behind.
So what you're saying is, if you think different to me, that's young person's thinking. Oh, my girlfriend's been cooking. I can smell like stuff. Oh, the voice of the guy. This is here we can have a good. This is a good way to get a good look at the weapons. Like if I change weapons, hang on. Oh, I can't. You just save just before this, and then you can have a look at the weapons. Do you want to go forward, buddy? Wait, hang on. Can I not go backwards? Can go backwards. Okay, so there's like, there are dead ends, so that's good. Oh boy. I wouldn't be able to do this. I get claustrophobia pretty bad. But imagine going in to a thing like this, and you have to be so slow and careful.
I'm sure they're safe.
But we live right by Sector 7, and I keep calling and calling, but I still...
Poor person. Probably could have listened that out, but I don't think they're going to say anything really worth.
Depending on the board's decision, we may start 2 projects simultaneously, rebuilding the plate and the city. Members of the Urban Planning Division will likely take point on both. Director Tuesti has ordered teams to come up with 3, 5, and 10-year plans. Each team needs to come up with a detailed proposal and schedule. We're going to have to put a lot of man-hours into this, so we'll need to start ASAP.
It'd be funny if there was a hidden timer in this event. I feel like that's not really a thing that happens in video games anymore, just to try and rush you along. It's like, it's so you can enjoy it at your own pace and stuff like that, and don't feel like you're being tricked into doing things, because then it can set a tone for the rest of the game. But the idea that you could have a hidden timer for this, where it's like Barrett and Tifa are currently waiting outside. I don't actually know which way. Let's lean left. See if that's forward. Yeah, I knew there'd be a one-way with materia. Materia. Oh, HP up. That's not really that helpful. I wonder if we can get... So this is that thing. We are getting pretty strong in this game, and I don't know if there is a level cap. But I wonder whether or not we are able to get to max stats for like HP, MP, and level. Because we obviously aren't getting the items that like just increase your raw strength and stuff like that to make people into particular builds or maxing out insane stats and stuff. But there doesn't seem to be anything that's preventing us from doing that stuff yet. So we might just be able to get max HP. Maybe there's secret bosses in this? I don't know.
I'm telling you, I saw him.
Oh, here we go.
With my own eyes, sauntering down the corridor.
We don't have time
So Palmer
for
is
this
here.
nonsense.
He was as close to me as you are now. The shock of it made me spill my tea.
Enough already. If there are intruders in the building, my men will
Look how big Heidegger is.
But, Mr. President, sir, I swear to you...
Reeve?
Sir, I have the damage assessment for Sector 7, and I'm afraid the figures are catastrophic.
Spare us the doom and gloom. Was there anything else?
Well, sir, I've also drafted a
That will not be
reconstruction
needed.
plan for...
Not with the Ancient in our custody once more.
With respect, sir, I don't see how...
words, Reeve. Neo Midgar.
That's right, he's butter tea.
In their promised land.
Wait, is Tifa behind me? I didn't even realize Tifa climbed up as well. I must have blanked that part out. I just assumed she waited with
We
Barrett.
still don't know for sure that the Promised Land even...
Professor Hojo.
The test results were within expectations. The specimen is somewhat lacking compared to her pure-blood mother, but for our purposes, she should
This
more
slimy
than
motherfucker.
So she
I can't
leads to the
express how much I
promised
disdain Hojo.
That remains to be seen. I would like your permission to secure her cooperation through more forceful means. Forceful, yet gentle. She is a precious resource that must be handled with care.
Personally, I've never had a problem with torture.
My armory is at your disposal should you require anything.
I had something more psychological in mind. Better to scar the psyche than mar the flesh.
Everyone's so twisted.
Proceed as you see fit. However, you will not make the same mistake twice. Is that clear?
If I may, Mr. President, I have an idea how we might mitigate the risks. Simply put, we could have the Ancient reproduce. In the absence of a second specimen, we would need to identify an alternative.
Oh, God.
I would start with candidates from Soldier. These would, of course, include S and G types. Quite frankly, there's no telling what kind of properties a crossbred specimen might possess. So, what say you all?
So Hojo, again, I don't know if they're going to bring up Hojo's relation to Sephiroth, but yeah. Hojo
If there is nothing else,
is
Mr. President!
really, really awful.
Please, sir!
This is not the first time he's trying to, like, what he just suggested now, he's already, like, performed before. So...
Something stinks.
So, from all the trailers, we thought Hojo was watching Cloud and the group for the entire time, but it's like, I feel like he hasn't been watching here.
The man in the lab coat. Head of R&D. We follow him.
Okay, and then we kill the son of a bitch.
Not until he's led us to Aerith. That's the plan.
Alright, are we going... we've only got a little bit left, so it's like, I don't know if we're going to be able to make it a red in time. Really, really want to.
Walking the halls of this very building, who would have believed it? I wonder... were I to arrange a face-to-face... how I should like to meet their offspring. But that can wait. First, we must have answers. A simple psychoactive agent should suffice. Nothing likely to cause any long-term damage.
So that little comment he made there, offspring, is probably referring to, like, he is referring to Sephiroth, like he knows and stuff. Which sword am I currently using? I think, this isn't Hard Edge. Which one is this? I am currently using Iron Blade. But I have Buster, Iron Blade, 9 Nail Bat, Hard Edge, Mithril. I like Iron Blade a lot, but mostly I'm using it for its materia slots without having to use Nail Bat because I hate Nail Bat. That's fine, Armin. I'm happy to answer people's questions. This is okay. This is the boss room because we are about to fight the creature that Hojo throws at us. Alright. The fight takes about 10 minutes. I think we should be okay. So, I want to try and finish up in the next 20 minutes. Wow, we were at 53 mega potions. I didn't even notice. It's how little I'm using. Oh no, I have no money. Alright, let's sell something. And check if there's anything new. Here. I love that you can sell to a vending machine. Yeah, I'll just chuck this weapon in here. 2 magician's bracelets. I don't really need that, so we'll get rid of that. You're using the Mithril one. Yeah, so... Okay, so I was very lazy about leveling the weapons. I only just got the proficiencies maxed out for all the weapons now. Just because I was sort of just kept moving forward, and I didn't quite... Because some of the weapons have got a funny method to actually unlock them. Like, using them over and over might not just work. You might have to get them into stagger state, or you might have to get them in a particular state. Like Aeriths and stuff. But, it's actually the best way. If you're doing that, Yellow, I think that's actually a good way to do it, because getting all those moves opens up combat so much. It gives you so much flexibility, and some of the moves are very hard hitting. Like Tifa is like incredible. Cloud does so much damage, and Barret is so-so, but like you can use it in like particular ways. But yeah, if that's the way you're doing it and you're patient and you just do a bit of extra combat and stuff, I don't think it's a bad thing. Oh, Cloud might have a bit of a relapse seeing these tanks. I don't know if we're going to see anything in them. Thought I saw something. It was one of the lights on the floor.
Wait a minute.
You know, we probably should stop him if he's right there. Okay, good. Because if he went through a door we couldn't get through, we'd be stuffed.
What is this?
A dozen bullets in your head, Unless you open that door right now.
Hojo's a weird dude. Yeah, that's the thing. You will have to use weapons you don't really like using. My suggestion is as soon as you get the VR stuff or repeatable battles you can just instantly make happen, just get as much ATB as you can and just spam it out. Like,
You must be the ones who've been
oh wow, there's people working down here.
The eco-terrorists?
The Hojo is acting as if he doesn't know us, even though he watched us on camera.
So, I can't imagine what business you have with me. The president's upstairs. Go on, shoot.
Shut up. Keep walking.
If I had a change Barrett, like if I had that other claw, the claw arm, and he poked him, it's just like stabbing him.
None of y'all better move a muscle.
Do stop pushing. Unlike you, I am less accustomed to physical violence.
You'll get used to it.
What is it that you want?
Our friend.
Oh, there's
She's
in the
your lab.
background that monster's there.
Really?
Tell us where Aerith is.
Oh, so she's your friend. Well, well, well. In that case, yes, that might do the trick.
Mind speaking up, son?
It's nothing. Just imagining how she might react if I were to present to her your fresh corpses. I promise, you will regret this.
Here we go. First of Genova's messed up creations. Oh, this looks nightmarish. Oh, it can walk. Okay. Wow, it looks like a Cthulhu monster. What are these things? What the hell is this?
Allow me.
We have no technical data. It's strong against lightning. Wait, hang on. Are these not? Hang on. I don't think this is a Genova creature. I'm one talisman, so I can steal from this. I'll come back on the chapter select to do those. Okay, I thought that I might be up. There we go. Just need to keep keeping on. Oops. Can't see camera, please. Whoa, it chased me across the room. Wasn't expecting that. Alright, Barrett, can you top up Cloud, please? Hey Armin, when I make really big exclamations, it's not too loud, is it? I'm always concerned that I'm too loud. Actually, probably these things don't have enough health. I shouldn't have been doing it this way. Fine. Now for the big guy.
Double time.
Cloud. Oh no. What is he gonna do? That's a full-on animation, so I can't do anything about that. Put it on Cloud. I mean Barrett. Haste on Tifa.
Double time.
I'm fine? Oh, okay, cool. Whoa. Let's switch over to Tifa because she's not trapped apparently. Oh, don't get close. Are you having me halfway? Yeah, that's probably a good idea when it's late. Alright, what are we gonna do? Star Shower maybe? The Star Shower apparently, according to people, apparently causes the Tifa to become slightly invincible. What is happening? More mobs. Oh, little eye boys. Should probably switch to Barret for a sec. What's that? The reason I want to be Barret is because I want to even everyone out. Please stop charging me, bro. Oh, stop charging me. Yo. Is there any reason this is happening? Hang on. Oops. Cloud, can you cast... I think it might be immune to time magic, but let's try. It worked. Yes! Top up. So stop is going to be very important here. Let's pray. Let us pray. It's not funny to me because I expect to encounter more West Coast people, but a lot of people are from the East Coast. Barret, pray. Alright, let's switch over to Cloud again. No Tifa. Oh, there's another specimen. Hang on. Oh, there's multiple specimens still around. Did these just spawn? Braver. Alright, I won't use infinities because that's just too much damage. So this fight isn't doing a lot of damage just because there's lots of mobs and you've just got a little bit of management, it feels like. Ow. Not a big fan of the whole being stabbed in the back thing. Hopefully this isn't just a weird, they just constantly spawn thing. Wait, are there new ones? There's new ones. Maybe they're constantly spawning. I feel like there should be an end to them. I don't think it should be an endless thing, but who knows. Mako Eruption. Oh, that's just a constant AoE. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How many more do we have? Or it might be a situation where there's constantly a couple up.
Hurry up! Hit fire!
Did more just spawn? Yeah, okay, I think I need to just focus on the big guy. I think he just constantly spawns things. Oh no, Tifa.
My turn.
Can we knock him out?
It's over.
I didn't get any of the parry out there. Regurgitate. Yes, I was immune because I used infinities. And infinity is a really good move. Alright, another phase. Yeah. Don't kill little boys in this fight. It's just absorbing all Mako it can. Oh, look, the little crab men are just wandering around. Oh, that does not look good. Super move. Why it's self-destruct? Okay, so those things are currently self-destructing. There's Tifa. Everyone's taking so much damage now. Just need to get ahead again. There's so much crap on the ground. Oh, we can summon. Who do we want to get for a summon? Okay, it's brought out more things, so now those will explode randomly. Can't see where the enemies are. Ifrit? Let's get Ifrit. It's your boy!
Give him a show, will ya?
Ooh. No, it's not my boy Molly. That's my girl. Oh, everyone is taking a lot of damage. As much as I want to do damage as each of the with my summons, I think I need to focus on keeping the party up. Once everyone's topped up a bit. So anti-poison would be very good on this fight. And one more prey and we should be good. Oh, Barrett, you're in trouble, buddy. He was in the middle of all of those. Alright, one more prey. Alright, Tifa's very good at making stuff, so we're just gonna use... What? Oh, I didn't even notice that little explodey boy. So let's get some ATB as Tifa. Oh no. Ifrit beat us there. Hellfire. If it doesn't kill it, it will cause a stagger state. There we go. Now, I know I didn't steal from it, but it's okay. I'll come back for all this. I'm gonna do all this again, so...
Hey, Hojo's getting away.
Red. I'm literally... Red is just nearby. Oh. There. He's right there. Guys, he's right there. Guys, he's right there. I don't want to stop the stream. No. How do I get Red out? Red just watched all of that. Let me in. Yeah, yellow. I haven't done it myself, but I've heard that there is chapter select when you beat the game. So if you're concerned about missing anything, I feel like you are pretty okay with that. I mean, at the end of the day, this game isn't the worst thing in the world to replay anyway. So it should be okay. But I'm fairly sure chapter select should be able to take your save and just add on to it and stuff like that. I'll probably play this eventually as a whatchamacallit type of player, a completionist person eventually, and see the best method to doing this game. But also I noticed my mocap's cutting out again. All right. As much as I want to free my sweet baby boy Red, that will be a next stream thing, I think. So I think I'll better end the stream just staring at my boy. So let's save up. All right. Thanks everyone for watching. I will be back on tomorrow, and we'll do a bit of 7 in the morning, and then I'll do a bit of Animal Crossing, and then a bit more 7. And we're approaching the climax to this game's story. As far as I knew, it has about 40 to 45 hours of gameplay. So I seem to be reaching that number now. I may have taken things a little bit slower at times, but I think we're getting to the very end of this, and we're going to see some very cool stuff coming up. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for following, Yellow. Hopefully catch you on some soon. I usually go to about this point. Most days. I only take 2 days off the week. But yeah, cool. I'll catch you all soon. Thanks again for watching. Bye.